There is a $4 green and white box on the bottom shelf of every Walmart in America. Most people walk past it. The Amish have used what is inside that box for 140 years to run an entire household 15 different ways. It is called borax. Your grandmother knew it. Your mother probably forgot it. And the cleaning industry spent decades making sure you never thought about it again. Sodium borate, better known as borax, is a naturally occurring mineral that has claimed a spot in laundry rooms for generations. Not as a miracle soap, but as a straightforward booster. The routine is simple. Half a cup tossed in with each load, right alongside your usual detergent. For about 6 cents per wash, the results speak for themselves. Clothes come out feeling cleaner, whites look brighter, and lingering odors don't stand a chance. There is no need for a separate bottle promising to banish musty towels or revive tired linens. For anyone tired of filling shelves with specialty products, borax offers a return to basics. Its high alkalinity helps break down grime and softens hard water, letting your regular detergent do its job better. The savings add up fast, but the real draw is the sense of control. One box, one price, no marketing tricks. It is a small act of rebellion against the endless parade of new formulas and fragrances. In homes where every dollar counts, this old mineral still proves its worth, load after load. Dishwashers once had a simple trick for spotless results. Add a spoonful of borax. Before the wave of phosphate-free detergent laws swept through states like Massachusetts in the late 2000s, many households quietly relied on this mineral to soften hard water and cut through residue. The shift to new regulations meant phosphates, which helped prevent cloudy glasses and stubborn film, disappeared from store shelves. In their place, a new generation of branded rinse aids and specialty tablets arrived, each promising to solve the very problems that borax had handled for pennies. The logic behind borax in the sink was never complicated. It changed the water just enough to let soap work better, keeping dishes clear and silverware bright without extra bottles or scented gels. As manufacturers pushed more complex solutions, the old box lost its spot by the faucet. What was once a common-sense step faded into memory, replaced by products that cost more and delivered less control to the person loading the machine. Behind the cupboard door, borax has always played a quiet double role. For families who kept a box in the pantry, a spoonful mixed with sugar became a simple answer to cockroaches and ants. No sprays, no warning labels, just a bait tucked behind the stove. This homemade approach didn't need a brand name or a cartoon mascot. The logic was straightforward. Borax's mineral salts disrupt an insect's digestive system, and the sugar draws them in. It's the same formula that appears in old cookbooks and is still passed down in Amish kitchens, where a jar of borax sits next to the flour and baking soda. Contrast that with today's pest control aisle, packed with gels, traps, and high-priced systems that promise a roach-free kitchen for double digits a month. Official extension publications, like those from the University of Florida, now focus on branded baits and chemical treatments, rarely mentioning borax except in passing. The shift is clear. What was once a low-cost, common-sense fix has been nudged out by products that cost more and require repeat purchases. For those who remember, the old pantry method still works, quietly, cheaply, and without the marketing spectacle. Mattresses are notorious for holding on to smells and moisture, but most people don't think twice about what's lurking just below the sheets. For anyone curious or frugal enough to try, a simple shake of borax across the surface costs about 12 cents. Let it sit for an hour, then vacuum it up. There is no perfume cloud, no bright label promising miracles, just a faint mineral scent and a mattress that feels noticeably fresher. The result is not a laboratory guarantee, but in a real bedroom, the difference is clear. Less must, fewer lingering odors, and no need to haul the whole thing out to the curb or shop for a pricey spray. This kind of home test survives in memory because it works quietly, without fanfare or advertising. It is the kind of trick that gets passed down, not pushed on TV. It is a small, steady way to stretch a dollar and keep what you have in good shape. Rust is a familiar enemy in any garage or old farmhouse, turning good tools and cast iron pans into scrap if left unchecked. For decades, the fix was as straightforward as the problem: a paste of borax and lemon juice, worked into the metal with a little elbow grease. There is no secret formula, just a mineral that loosens the iron oxide so it can be scrubbed away. The price? A few cents per use, not $10 for a bottle of gel with a warning label. Hardware stores now stock whole shelves of specialized rust removers, each one promising magic in a squeeze. But for those who remember, the old borax method is about as dramatic as cleaning a shovel. No fumes, no gloves, no marketing. Just a quiet, practical solution that keeps tools working and money in your pocket. It is the kind of household trick that survives because it works, not because it is advertised. Termites don't care about brands or bright labels. They care about wood, especially the untreated kind found in millions of American homes. While most people reach for a phone to call a pest control company, a quieter solution has been tested and documented in government labs for decades. The USDA Forest Products Laboratory, the nation's leading authority on wood protection, published a technical report known as FPLR P655. Their research found that wood treated with borate solutions stands up to termites for up to 30 years. The science is simple. Boron disrupts the digestive systems of termites, stopping infestations before they start. USDA field trials placed borate-treated stakes in the ground and returned decades later to find them intact, while untreated wood was reduced to dust. The numbers tell a different story from the pest control ads. Treating framing lumber with borax costs about $8, a bucket, a brush, and an hour of time. Compare that to the average professional termite service, which can run $1,500 or more for a single visit. The difference isn't just in the price, it is in the approach. Borax works by prevention, not panic. It is a mineral applied before the first sign of trouble, not a chemical fog pumped into walls after the damage is done. The USDA findings back up what older generations and Amish builders have known all along. Sometimes, the simplest solution is the most reliable, especially when it is backed by decades of careful public research. Mold doesn't make headlines, but it quietly claims corners, closets, and crawl spaces, especially in older homes. Borax, with its naturally high alkalinity, helps tip the balance against the conditions mold loves most: dampness and acidity. A light solution wiped onto baseboards or windowsills creates an environment that is less inviting for spores to settle and spread. This approach isn't a miracle or a shortcut. It's a steady, preventive measure that fits into the rhythm of regular upkeep. Instead of reaching for a specialty spray with a long ingredient list, a few cents worth of borax keeps surfaces cleaner and helps defend the home's hidden spaces. One less reason to fill the cart with another single-use bottle. Borax's usefulness doesn't stop at cleaning or pest control. When wood is treated with borate solutions, it gains a measure of fire resistance recognized by safety standards like ASTM E84 and UL 723. The chemistry is straightforward. Borates interfere with combustion, slowing the spread of flames across treated surfaces. This property has been quietly used for decades in construction, especially where budgets are tight and added safety is a priority. The idea that a mineral from an old green and white box could help protect a home from fire feels almost too broad to be convenient for the cleaning aisle. Any mention of internal or medicinal use belongs strictly in a conversation with a physician. For household safety, borax's fire retardant role is just another example of how a single, inexpensive product can quietly outperform a shelf full of specialty solutions. A $4 box of borax can quietly replace an entire shelf of specialty cleaners, pest sprays, and fabric treatments. When the math is done, the average household spends about $320 a year on single-use products that a single box could stand in for. Laundry additives, mold sprays, rust removers, mattress powders, and more. Multiply that by 130 million American homes, and the annual market swells to over $40 billion. That's a scale big enough to shape what gets advertised, what gets forgotten, and what's left off the label. The incentive to keep a simple solution in the shadows is not about secret meetings or hidden villains. It is built right into the economics of the cleaning aisle. Today, borax sits quietly on store shelves, while the cleaning industry earns over $30 billion a year, convincing us we need more. Practical solutions don't vanish, they're crowded out. The choice between forgotten wisdom and expensive convenience is ours. Every time we shop, what will you reach for next?